Next up we have Eric Cummings.
Yeah, so I don't really do the paper printer thing anymore. And any ink cartridges are so far away. While I'm putting up, I was talking to this guy here. We're talking about Russell Edson. You guys get a chance to check this guy out. It's really, really, I would say, really fun, bouncy poetry. Kind of cozy sometimes, I would say. Really good stuff. Also, I'm reading a lot of Dylan Thomas, again, as always. And I highly suggest everyone checking him out again. Okay, I'm just going to read two pieces. And the first one is inspired by Dylan Thomas' poem, Giant Man. And it's called, the original poem is called Jester in the Moon. My version is called Lecture in the Moon. Counting this for a second. Okay, anyway, Lecture in the Moon. My whole life has been spent spending, racing tabs. Born to grow no magic garden of my own, I owe the universe her rent. Burdened by the cardinal deficits, raised with a healthy disdain for the lottery. I've always been a fan of trickle-down romance. Yet, with a fill-in-the-blank heart and lavender tongue, I've managed to become a have in spite of how I was fit and the life I was meant. Okay, and that's it. This is one I just recently kind of like massaged, It's called Yes, No, Yes, No. Yes, my lover shaves with a bic in the shower, so courteous, except when her pink razor slips and she nicks and screams. I run, the water running, door locked, encasing her time, not ours, me, awaiting the ceremony, my favorite sect of ritual. Mine, my mother, of whose skin was stiff, all her hours together, fiercely exempt, she is of another mass, one now dead. I ran, the womb shoving, flooding through the gate, enveloping my times, not theirs, baptized first in the air and light. My first words were like hers, and hers, screams. But now the bathroom doors open. Purrs and curves stir the air of nerves until light is seen and only moans. And I know something you will always miss, forget. And real quick, this one is called Appalachian Sun. And I'm a mountain boy. I'm really, nothing better than mountains, in my opinion. Okay, it's called Appalachian Sun. All these mountains can chase me all these mountains can show me is that nothing forms itself naturally. Trees happen. You're cut from the earth by the never relenting water of water. It takes time to get tall. Everything takes time, and time never gives back. A country road manifested somehow. A squirrel trail, a deer path, a desperate coal truck taking angles to its face. A story that can't tell itself. Real stories are watched to be told. I see birds binding in clues that point to animals probably as evil as me on 4 legs and with razor teeth. Covered in its own carpet, the leaves take host of the mountain. A funeral or a wedding, I don't know. But everything seems scattered everywhere. And house. People live here. Live lives inside and outside everywhere. And at night, when we go, dream of death. The mountains move quietly while we seep. From an Appalachian standpoint, it's always Halloween. Hidden, hedonists, always drunk on something, secretly hiding ourselves at a fireside. We know why the sky lies to the ground. We walk a rough trail and dance in the lap of the old gods that carved us. Even I was born here once, enough to write this, fires underground. Though I love our ridges most, I left the mountain people, more for me than for that. All of these mountains have ever shown me is that nothing forms itself naturally. Everything just happens. A cardinal sings, a deer dies, a building is being built by hand, and a man and a woman and a machine. This is what a mountain sees, a growth and a growing in me. Thank you.